Good day, everyone. Welcome to our virtual class. Today, we will discuss Self-Learning Module 12, Solving Problems Involving Measures of Position. Before we start, let me share to you our objectives for today. At the end of our discussion, you are expected to 1. Recall percentile and percentile rank. 2. Solves problem involving measures of position, and 3. Interprets measures of position. To measure your prior knowledge about the lesson, let us answer pre-test. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Let us answer recap. It provides a review of concepts and skills that you already know about the previous lesson. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. As the name suggests, a measure of position is a number that tells where the score stands relative to the other in a set of ranked data. The table shows Gino's score in National Career Assessment Examination. What does a percentile rank mean? If the percentile rank of Gino's score in scientific ability is 48, does this mean that he answered 48% of the total items in the test correctly? To answer these questions, let us discuss first the following. Percentiles. The percentiles are the 99 score points which divide the distribution into 100 equal parts, so that each part represents the data set. These values are denoted by P sub 1, P sub 2, P sub 3, etc. to P sub 99. For example, the value P sub 50, the median, means 50% of the data have lower values than P sub 50. Percentile ranks. Percentile ranks are particularly useful in relating individual scores to their positions in the entire group. A percentile rank is typically defined as the proportion of scores in a distribution that a specific score is greater than or equal to. Let us have examples. Let us use the table from the first example activity to answer these questions. A. What is the percentile rank of Gino's score in verbal ability? The percentile rank of Gino's score in verbal ability is 99. We denote his score as P sub 99 is equal to 726.57. B. If 1.3 million students took NCAE, how many students obtained verbal ability scores that are lower than Gino's score? Solution. Gino's verbal ability score is better than the verbal ability score of 99% of the students who took NCAE. 99% times 1,300,000 is equal to 0.99 times 1,300,000. which is equal to 1,287,000. Thus, 1,287,000 students have lower verbal ability scores than Gino's score. C. How many students have the same or higher verbal ability score than Gino? Solution. The number of students who have the same or higher verbal ability score as Gino is 1,300,000 minus 1,287,000 is equal to 13,000. Thus, 13,000 students have the same or higher verbal ability scores than Gino's score. Let us have examples in group data. A. The table below shows the monthly salary of 60 employees in a company. Assume that the researcher wanted to know the percentage of employees who have monthly salaries lower than 25,000. Solution. Since 25,000 is within 23,000 to 25,999, we obtain the given. Lower boundary is equal to 22,999.5, N equal to 60, P is equal to 25,000, cumulative frequency is equal to 51, frequency is equal to 5, and the interval is equal to 3,000. Using the formula in percentile rank and by substituting the given, we obtained 56%. Therefore, 56% of employees who have monthly salaries lower than 25,000, while 44% of them have monthly salaries higher than 25,000. A survey was conducted among 40 people to find out the number of times each of them eats in a fast food or restaurant in a week. Find the fourth decile and interpret your answer. Let us use the table of values below. Using the formula in deciles of group data, we obtained 3.83 or 4 as the fourth deciles. Therefore, 40% of the people eats in a fast food or restaurant for 4 times in a week. And now, it's your time to do the activities. To summarize our lesson, please remember the following. To integrate a desirable moral value in our lesson, please answer the valuing. Let us answer the post test. Thank you for listening. See you again on our next lesson. Stay safe and God bless.